Hey guys, hope you're doing good. This is Rob. Thank you everybody for watching my channel. We're going to talk about a whole lot of love today, Led Zeppelin. Before we get to the video, I wanted to remind you that I have a Streamlabs account, so if you guys want to request a reaction video, it's in the description. Go check that out, or if you want to just leave a donation, that's really nice of you guys. And I also wanted to tell you about my interview show I have. It's called KC Music Talk. Go check that out. We've done 71 interviews with different musicians. So if you like podcasts and want to hear about musicians talk about their life in the music business and helpful hints and things like that, go check that out on my channel. And Led Zeppelin, A Whole Lot of Love. This is off of Zeppelin 2, I believe. And I really like the song. I think, again, a good example of a Zeppelin song. A lot of the ones don't sound exactly like this, but this gives people a really good idea. Definitely a rock band from Britain during the 70s was kind of their heyday, and they had a number of good albums in a row. Their first one was really good, and they kind of numbered them, sort of. Zeppelin 1, this is off of Zeppelin 2, is very good. I really enjoyed Zeppelin 4 and House of the Holy, and then they have other albums too that were awesome, but those are my four favorites personally. But this is, again, a song that kind of starts the album out, puts it on a good track, and so really good, funky rock song. Bluesy, funky rock song is how I would describe this tune. But let's check out what they got going on. Nice bass.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling.
Way down inside.
Honey, you need it. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love.
Oh, that's a good riff. Killer grooves. Yeah. Those toms or those hand drums or toms in the background. That's a weird, very jungly sort of. Oh, look at that, the bow. You see that, pulling the bow across the guitar, violin bow? Very Pink Floyd-ish, or Pink Floyd is very Zeppelin-ish. Making a whole lot of love. Go back and listen to that. So that he did it. So that he does a huge drum fill there, and then comes in with the that's always really cool when you can hit the spots really hard, but then you back off. They just pop out like crazy when you have some energy filled stuff, but it has kind of those staccatos, dun dun, and then you click off everything. I mean, it really adds a nice element to the music there. Mm. drum fill to get you back into the singing. Gonna give you every inch of my love. I can't remember what the drummer's name is. Is John Bonham? I think John Bonham's the drummer of these. He's adding a lot to this song. He's adding a ton to the song. And that bass is mean. You hear all the extra and the echoing in the background. That's really crazy sounding. I'm not sure why they did that. What they were trying to do there. Let's hear that again.
Woman, you need
One thing that we've talked about a lot on Casey Music Talk is the idea of how much does a drummer and a bass player need to be filling in the middle of everything. So we have the bass and the guitar player doing pretty much the same riff, and so even if you have a singer going, there's all this space in the music, so it's totally okay, because usually we would not want drummers to fill this much, doing all that he wouldn't need to do all of those extra things, but they've only got 3 people playing. They're really a trio. I mean, they're a quartet, but a trio with a singer. So if those two guys, if the guitar and bass are doing it, there's a ton of room there for him to do it. So this sounds really good for him to throw in all these extra little, you know, it sounds really good for him to push in there. And then because they're doing the riffs too. If you're talking about range, we've got the guitar kind of in the middle, we've got the bass at the bottom, and because his voice is so high, his voice cuts through like crazy in the music, and then the drums just sound totally different from the 3 note instruments with the singer, right? And so the song is just so easy to hear because it's so sparse. They only have 4 people playing. Let's go back and listen to that really fast.
shake for me, yeah. I wanna be your backdoor man. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey,
That riff is badass.
keep it coolin', baby. Keep it coolin', baby. I keep it coolin', baby. I keep it coolin', baby.
Oh, or that last little ooh, man. So like. And so with Robert Plant on this song, so that like there's no way a guy like I could like pull off a song like that. I mean, he's talking about every inch of my love and all that, and that always cracks me up with the amount of confidence somebody would have to come out and sing something like that. That you know you're such a ladies' man that you can deal with that and people will scream like that. That just cracks me up, and about. But also I think the way that they got away with that is the time period too. I mean, they're right in the thick of the 70s, during kind of the cultural or the sexual revolution, with feminism and all that kind of stuff. So and the hippie culture. So, but really awesome rock tune. I mean, that riff is absolutely killer, and they did a big middle section there, and so I mean, it was really kind of a simple song in a way. They really had that one riff, and then they added a whole bunch of little stuff around it, and then they had that middle section of doing the way down inside, you know, and where it's doing the kind of the call and answer with himself. So really cool rock tune. Again, this is probably my favorite Zeppelin album is Zeppelin 2. I like Zeppelin 4 a lot as well with Stairway. Stairway is just an incredible song. But yeah, Zeppelin is a really awesome band. If you guys haven't heard a lot of their stuff, they have many, you know, there's kind of those typical 6 or 7 that get played on the radio, but there's another 12 that are played on the radio a lot too. And then, I mean, all of their stuff is really good. And when you go back and listen to them, listen to how, funky their stuff is, and listen to how bluesy it is too. Their stuff has a lot of blues influence in there, and a lot of those bands, like I said on, I think it was the other video or this one, but they had a lot of those Rolling Stones and Pink Floyd, and they had a lot of those bands from the 70s and late 60s that had quite a bit of blues influence from Britain, you know, that rock scene from Britain. So anyway, that's a whole lot of love. All right. See you guys next one.